Do you see everyone moving forward, except you? Your friends are achieving, smiling, succeeding, and you're happy for them. But a part of you wonders, why not me? You've been trying, really trying, yet somehow you still feel behind. It's like life keeps moving for everyone else while you're stuck waiting for your turn. But what if you're not behind at all? What if you're exactly where Allah wants you to be? Because Allah is Al-Khaliq, the one who created your path, and Al-Hakim, the all-wise, the best of planners who knows exactly when your moment should come. Even if your life doesn't look as perfect as everyone else's, you're still being guided by the same Lord who never makes mistakes. Keep listening, and you'll meet Layla, a girl who knows exactly how that feels. The exhaustion, the endless comparing, that quiet ache of feeling left behind. But through it all, she learned something that changed how she saw her life, and maybe it's the reminder you need too. Layla used to wake up with a heavy heart, not because something terrible had happened, but because every day just felt the same. She'd scroll through her phone before even getting out of bed, seeing people her age achieving so much, smiling, moving forward, while she felt stuck in the same place. But she kept trying to keep up, trying to study harder, be more consistent, pray on time, to prove to herself that she could be like everyone else. Yet no matter how much she pushed, she always ended up exhausted and quietly disappointed in herself. There were nights she whispered,
"I'll do better tomorrow."
only to wake up and repeat the same cycle again. And slowly, she began to wonder, maybe this is just who I am now. Days turned into weeks, and Layla began to lose the energy to try. She'd stare at her open notebook, the words blurring together, her mind somewhere else, thinking about everyone who seemed to have it all figured out. Sometimes she'd even avoid messages from her friends, not because she didn't care, but because their updates reminded her of everything she was not. She started praying less, not out of neglect, but out of numbness, because deep down, she felt like Allah had forgotten her. There were nights she would lie awake, whispering to herself,
"When will it be my turn?"
Tears would come, quietly, not the kind that ask for help, but the kind that come when you don't even know what to ask for anymore. It wasn't that she stopped believing. She just didn't know how to keep believing while feeling so left behind. One evening, Layla sat at her desk, books open but her mind blank. She'd been staring at the same page for hours. Her heart felt heavy not from the work, but from the weight of trying and never feeling enough. She closed her notebook and buried her face in her hands. It wasn't just about school anymore. It was about her life, about feeling like she was falling behind in everything. Her studies, her dean, her dreams, even her peace. And in that quiet moment, something inside her broke. Not loudly, but in the way exhaustion quietly breaks a person. For the first time, she whispered, not out of frustration, but surrender.
"Ya Allah, I don't know what to do anymore."
And though there was no answer in words, something about finally letting go felt different. The next morning, Layla sat by her window, eyes tired, heart heavy. She hadn't planned to do much, but almost without thinking, she reached for the Quran on her desk, the one she hadn't opened in weeks. As she turned the pages, her eyes landed on a verse she'd heard so many times before.
"It may be that you dislike something while it is good for you, and that you love something while it is bad for you. And Allah knows while you do not know." Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 216.
She paused, read it again, then again. It didn't seem like just words anymore, it was an answer, like Allah was speaking straight into her heart. In that moment, Layla realized she wasn't forgotten. She wasn't behind. She was being guided, even through the waiting, even through the silence. Her tears fell quietly this time, not from exhaustion, but from peace. Because for the first time, she understood her pace was never a mistake. It was mercy. Every delay that once made her feel forgotten was actually Allah slowing her down, protecting her from rushing into things she wasn't ready for, preparing her heart for what was written just for her. Something in Layla softened after that day. Nothing dramatic changed, but her heart did. She started her mornings differently, a short dua before checking her phone, a verse from the Quran before opening her books, and sometimes just a quiet Alhamdulillah for being given another chance to try again. Her days were still busy. Her friends were still moving fast, but now she no longer compared her chapter to theirs, because every time doubt whispered, she remembered that verse.
"It may be that you dislike something while it is good for you, and that you love something while it is bad for you. And Allah knows while you do not know."
And somehow, that was enough to keep going. enough to trust that even this slow, unseen journey was part of something written by the one whose timing and wisdom never fail. Maybe you've been feeling like Layla too, like everyone is racing ahead and you're just trying not to fall further behind. But remember, your timeline isn't broken. It's designed. Every delay, every pause, every quiet season of waiting is written with purpose by the one who knows your heart best. You're not late, you're being prepared, because Allah's timing is never a mistake. So breathe, take one small step forward, and trust that where you are now is exactly where you're meant to be. Jazakum Allahu khairan for being here. Until next time, stay sincere, stay seeking.